Hello, my name is Zay, and this video will be a little bit more special. It will be me with my perspective on how I look at NGS, what I like about it so far, and what I think can be improved from what people show me in the trailers and whatnot. Now, a small disclaimer will be, the game is not out yet, it's just from me, a 7 years veteran from PSO2, and see what Sega done and whatnot, their history. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things that's from my personal opinion, that's based on what Sega done in the past, so it might not be really accurate. You can take note and whatnot. Without further ado, let's get started. So I want to talk about NGS as a whole. It's a new game, basically, from Sega, with your PSO2's character data, cosmetic, custom carryover, aside with your weapon, unit, and whatnot. That's really nice of them. I mean, your gear is going to work differently, but that's okay. Before we talk about more in-depth stuff, I want to briefly touch on Sega's history from the past 7 years, what I've noticed. So from them, as you can see, PSO2's class balancing is a very big issue. Some classes are really bad compared to the other, or just really broken straight up, because they do not look at the data. So from what I heard over the year was they only take people's survey, and if they think this class is too strong, they think of a way to nerf it. That can be good and bad. Good being they'll listen to the player. Bad being the player's opinion on those kind of things are very biased. Sometimes they can shift things out of balance. You guys still remember, if you play JP, you remember episode 5 when Hero released, it was broken for I think almost 2 years. And when they recently buffed Hero, the last balance patch they buffed Hero too much, it seems. Now Hero is at a really good state. If you know how to play Hero, it's really broken. Now that's some little issue. They've been struggling with that. They can't fix it. Back to NGS Talk, I don't think they can fix it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, what I was thinking for NGS is they should have not even make NGS. They should just make like a open field area where people can go there, enjoy their time in the open field and do new quests and whatnot, instead of moving everything to a new game, basically. Now, if you can't fix any problem, these kind of problems on PSO2 base game, do you think NGS is going to be better? Probably not, right? Also, the same thing with the market. It's heavily inflated right now in the base PSO2 game, as you notice, probably because due to Cradle and whatnot. But another main issue is not enough people are scratching the item on JP, as an example. So all the prices are going up, all the lobby action / emote are going up to 200-300 million a piece, the NGS one, I mean. But like, it is pretty crazy how they cannot fix the market issue. I don't know how are they gonna fix it in NGS, because if people scratch, they can get Masetta, so that's always going to be an issue. I don't know how are they going to fix it. In conclusion, it's like, you can't fix your base game, how are you going to fix NGS when it comes to the same problem? Now we look into NGS. I'm sorry I don't have the game data right now for NGS because I have not played closed beta at all, but eventually. And I actually watched Azelyra and my friend Blue, they play closed beta 2 on JP. When he was playing, I asked him if he can do this or that, and he was playing the Sword Hunter. For most of his PAs, he cannot animation cancel. That means you have to commit to your attack in most of the cases. I don't know how much that is true for other classes, but for Azelyra's stream and video, it also seems like he cannot animation cancel out of his PAs. So this will be a lot harder and challenging for people to do. NGS itself compared to PSO2 is not going to be an easier game. Yeah, sure, the combat looks a lot more smoother and whatnot. It's more stylish, you can control better, but the animation cancel part is going to be a really big pain in the butt because you cannot animation cancel. That means if you do your PA at the wrong time, you get lethal damage or die. And this leads into our next topic, where we're talking about affixing. Yeah, I thought it would be easy. I thought affixing would be easy. Just gather a capsule and just put it on your weapon. But the recent data mine shows that there is something called the compound affix. Think of it like Astra Soul. You have to gather Catalyst and then the Darkness Soul. So something like that is going to be in NGS as well. So nothing will be really that easy like we always think. It will be time consuming to understand how to work. If you're a player that waiting for NGS and think this will be easier, well, I have to tell you right here, you actually have to spend a lot of time to understand how this thing works. Not just the combat, also like the class skill, compound affix and whatnot. It's a new game basically. You have to start from the start. Nothing is going to be easier. So people with mentality that thinking this game will be easier on NGS, you might want to change right now and starting to adapt to yourself that you need to learn, because now nothing will be easy. And I don't really see the game gonna be that great at the start because like I said, Sega has issue with cross balancing for the past 7-8 years and they can't even fix the market. And also the graphical issue, they haven't fixed everything. There's still a lot of things that's broken graphical wise. I think they need to fix a lot of things, that's what I'm trying to say. And please don't get your expectation up. It's basically overhyped at this point. That's how I think about NGS at the moment, and if you have any comment or thought you want to put down, please don't hesitate to leave it down there. I want to see how you guys think about what I talk about, or you have other thought about NGS. That's it about this video. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Day. See you next time.